And number one.
At number one.
All right, so my top project out of Oklahoma this year.
Told you we was giving you the okay back today to make a way. He gon' try today.
What's good, y'all? It's Smoke from OakA, and today we're gonna be giving y'all our personal top 5 projects from Oklahoma so far this year. Let's do it. All right, so at 5, I got my boy SoufWessDes with Get Me Up. He's king energy, you know what I mean? He brought the energy all on that one. My boy GQ always go crazy with the production. Never Heard of You. We've been hearing that, you know what I mean? He's been pushing that one. That one's crazy.
Say you the man of the city, but we never heard of you.
I like Robert Ory. Like I said, just make you, it's like the title, make you get up, get you up.
At number 5, it's Dr. View, Rookie of the Year. The production to me was really solid. And my 2 favorite songs, even though there's 3 songs on the album, if you want to call it an album, it could be classified as like a mixtape or an EP. But my favorite 2 songs were Granny's Prayers and It's Time. Granny's Prayers features KO, and I really started to become a fan of hers.
I mind my business and I work my moves.
That's probably why I was like my favorite song.
My number 5, OG Tony D, Most Valuable P. Man, it's exactly what you would think getting from OG Tony D. It's P music, it's smooth vibes. I don't think there's any misses on features. Neighborhood Barbie had one of her better features of the year in my opinion. And then K-Go the Shark, first time I ever heard of him, but his verse on that shit go crazy.
In a state with double winter time, in the tundra, I'm a hustling motherfucker.
Production is high quality, that's what you get with Sauce Me Up GQ, so yeah, that's my number 5. So at my 4, I got 48 MJ with no auto. You know, I like melodic, like singy type of rap. You know, sometimes that's the vibe. You just want to vibe out, and it definitely has that.
Off of this act right, I can't even act right. Chill off the sipping, I still sit the green.
It's just good energy, you know, something you can put on in the car and ride to and turn up to.
At number 4, we got KO. You know what I'm saying? Coming in. I Miss You Too. I really enjoyed the samples that she used in the album. Like, it wasn't like basic samples that you hear a lot nowadays. Like, people like to piggyback off other art. I'm not saying piggybacking is wrong, but piggyback off other artists when it comes to the type of samples they use. And I just enjoy the samples she used. It's straight like that. And my favorite song is Sweet.
Tell me what you want or you like.
And that's probably the sample I like the most too.
All right, number 4, I got GANG51E JUNE, This Too Shall Pass. Extremely cohesive. I think his voice is starting to sound crispier and crispier. His engineering, whatever they got going on, or if he's really practicing his vocals, either way, shit's starting to sound good. Songs I fucked with for sure was Anita. At 3, I got my boy Big Trapper with Big Trapper's Home. You know, I'm a big Trapper fan. I think that's not really a secret. So I was waiting on him when he had to go sit down, and he didn't disappoint when he came home. But the sample of his son on the intro is crazy. I love that. And you know, he just always got good energy. And like I said, you know, GQ gonna always come with it, so.
Coming in at 3, we got 580G Baby, Return of the G. I feel like his storytelling aspects is what really ties it together for me, and it just pulls you into his music more. So like that's just something that I enjoy when it comes to his discography. Really, it's not really just this album.
Number 3, I got OTSJ Huncho, Guerrilla Warfare 2. Reed told me not to put this one because it just dropped today, literally the day we're filming. But I was like, nah, I gotta put this anyway. It's too hard not to. OTSJ Huncho, crazy punchlines throughout.
They try to put on for toss, spinning cocaine, got more white than a pauper.
The sampling is crazy. He got a fucking Neo sample. He got a Childish Gambino sample on there. Crazy insane. The beats just don't be what you think it's gonna be. He rides them all. Solid project. Number 2, I got Addy Cuz, Get to the East. I really like when people put out projects when it feels like a project and not just a group of songs. And I feel like he really did a good job of like making it a coherent project. You know, he's got the skits. Obviously the songs are dope and it's kind of telling, you know, stories about him from the East Side and all that. But I really like the way he put it together, and
made it feel like a body of work instead of just some songs he put out together.
At number 2, we got GANG51E JUNE, This Too Shall Pass. I just feel like it was a very cohesive album. Like, you know how albums most of the time are generally like cohesive. They mean, the whole album means something to the artist. Like, it's not, and every song can like correlate based off, you know, the past song or a few songs ago where he brought something up and then he might bring it. Like, he just tied it together really well. So that's why I gave it number 2. My favorite 2 songs on that album were probably Homicide Man and Cold Shoulder. Yeah, both of those songs, play them in the car, your car gonna be crazy.
Number 2, I got 580 G Baby, Return of the G. G Baby's, in my opinion, this is G Baby's best project he's put out so far, and I'm a big fan of G Baby. It was no misses on there.
Calling everything out like a referee, but don't play no game, no touch to me.
And then a crazy feature from KO, she bodied it, so big fan of that project.
All right, so my top project out of Oklahoma this year is gonna be GANG51E JUNE, This Too Shall Pass. It was super highly anticipated. Everybody was waiting on him to drop another project. He's been going crazy, obviously touring the country and everything, but same thing I kind of said with Addy, it feels like a coherent body of work. There's a storyline all throughout. Obviously all the individual songs are dope, but you can listen to the whole thing through and get kind of a bigger story that's going on throughout each song. It's got like a good Kid, Mad City type of vibe to me, so that's dope. And that's what's been on repeat the most for me, so that's gonna be my top pick out of Oklahoma so far this year.
At number 1, Arrive Now That I'm Here, Chris the God MC. This album right here, man, it really just hit me like on a deeper level. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I view music. Music is supposed to, you know, hit you, you know what I'm saying? Not where it hurts, but like, shit, where it feels good. Yeah. And honestly, just all of it just resonated with me. Like, it was just a really good album. Like, I enjoy music that's like that kind of like talks about real shit. I mean, I don't even know how else to describe that. I just like how he brought back, you know, I ain't gonna say old rap culture, because some artists still do this where they just have a solid beat and they just rapping. That's my top 5. You know what I'm saying, of 2020 so far.
And number 1, I got Chris Savage, Nobody's Favorite. Chris Savage, the artistry on this project was insane. He went from slow jams to upbeat music and made it flow perfectly. Hard ass project. Fuck with the production. The features were nice too. So that's my number 1.